chassis locking channel block. Alright, so this one's really quick and simple. It's a chassis locking channel block. So if you go back to the locking rod that we did, so this is basically just a block. You know, if I wanted to use the technology that I had, I could scan these pages in and then do like just a fancy, you know, image insert, but how boring is that? So this just goes underneath whatever car it is that you're going to design, and it just helps support that locking rod in place. Now, because there are a multitude of different cars you can make from this particular chassis frame and model, the length of this block will vary. So what I'm going to suggest is we create one block and save that. And then when it comes to actually finally putting some assemblies together, we can basically edit this part to match the car and just resave that part for that specific car. So let's just get this chassis locking channel block done and dusted. Create a new part, click OK. We're going to simply sketch on the front plane, and we'll grab a rectangle tool, start at the origin, draw a rectangle. We're going to make this 19 millimeters wide by 12.5 millimeters tall, and we want basically a 7 mil. So we're going to grab our circle tool. Now, not in the dead center, we're just going to find the center and then follow that reference down a little bit. We're going to draw a circle, smart dimension tool, that is going to be 7. So see how it's almost touching the bottom there? We don't actually want it to touch the bottom. What we want to do is half of 7 is 350. This is going down 10 millimeters. So let's take 350 off of 10, which is what, 650. So if I go there and go 650, oh look, it's almost center. It's almost center. What I want to do is make sure it is going to remain center. So we're going to put in one of those horizontal vertical relationships. So I'm going to click the center of that, shift button, center of my circle, and make it vertical. So now it won't move. And I'm going to grab my line tool, and I'm going to find, now sometimes this works, sometimes it doesn't. I'm going to see what happens. There's this orange dot there. I'm going to left click and draw a line straight up. Beautiful, it did what I wanted it to do. Same on this side, click and straight up. Sometimes for random reasons when I click on that, it might start my line over this side. I just finish it out until it's done its business. Trim entities tool. You don't have to get rid of the dotted construction lines. I do because I want it to look a bit pretty. And features and extrude. And we're going to take that. Look, we're going to go a full 460 millimeters. Oh, that's way, way, way big. But actually, we'll take that back. Let's just wind that back. We'll wind it back to 130. As the book says, it's creating like one big long channel that you're then going to cut down into various pieces depending on the size. Let's just make it 130. We can edit it once we start to assemble the car. Green tick. And let's file, save to this PC. I'm just going on vehicles because this is I'm just going to call it a chassis locking channel block. Boom. Done. Done, 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 son. So, look at that, under 5 minutes.